Oh, I should probably turn the volume down, huh? Like last time, I had it wide up, open. Better click on the thing, dude. People can't see anything.
Hey!
Welcome back.
Get
This is my
outta here.
show.
Get
How you
out.
guys doing?
We are
We're
off to a hot
live.
start. Get the hell out of here.
Let me shirt this off, dude. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Robbie. Your mic's not working.
Anyways,
Welcome back to the 23 Moto Podcast. We're live on my YouTube channel right now.
are you done?
Yeah.
Sorry. What's up, guys? Welcome in to the 23 Moto Podcast. I am your host. I don't even know why I have that candy here. They're not. Yeah, that's not for me. They're gone.
Okay.
We are live. I know I've said that a few times, but we are live.
When we weren't live,
right
but
now
we are.
I am your host, Michael Corley, with my brother Robbie Corley, and special guest from KTM Factory Racing.
Yeah.
The wrench for Juju, who is actually a guest or a previous guest on our show,
of ours.
and a friend of the show, Austin Watterson.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's been a long time coming.
Hey,
so.
let me ask you that. Since KTM guy, he just left KTM for a
We
Honda.
don't. Why are we
I
doing
saw
that?
I saw
Okay.
that.
Dude, let him have it.
Anyways, we are not going to start off the show with such negative vibes. We are not
You
doing
should have
that.
said, you know what? I'm not coming on the show anymore because you're a traitor.
Yeah, he went ride red, so I couldn't come in anymore.
Dude, that's why. Yeah, so we were supposed to do this for a long time, and then you kept dodging me. It was right when I went to the Honda.
Yeah, exactly.
I knew it.
As soon as you went to Honda, I was like, oh.
I almost went and got my whole KTM pickup kit.
Yeah.
What you guys wear at like photo shoots and stuff.
Juju is watching right now.
Yeah, of course. Juju, what's up,
Nice.
baby? 23. You had to see, you had so much fun looking at the number 23.
He did.
He joined number
I
23.
had to hop on himself.
We can see all your comments, Julian.
Yeah, he ain't gonna comment.
He'll comment.
So
He'll probably start texting me or something.
Yeah.
oh, that's actually a good point. So couple housekeeping items. Yes, we are going to announce who wins this badass YZ250
Right here.
right here. That's kind of out of frame, but the way that this whole studio works, it's just that's where it's.
And whoever wins it, we're gonna start it and do a burnout in the garage.
Have you read Two Strokes at all?
He didn't say no.
I mean, I was like too young. Like when I was a grown up riding, it was more the 4-stroke era. So
Yeah.
2-stroke, not really at all. No.
Oh yeah, even on mini bikes and stuff like that, not too much. Yeah,
No, like
okay.
when I grew up riding, it was like a little CRF 70 Honda my dad got me.
Yeah.
And then went pretty big jump. I went from that to the CRF 150.
Oh, so you really did
So-
go 4-stroke.
No, I was like, never on a 2-stroke. My little brother had a KX65 for
Yeah.
a while, but that was about it. And then
Oh.
I mean, I was too big to ride that thing. So
Yeah.
I never really ever rode a 2-stroke, honestly.
Well,
Wanna
you
ride
could.
one?
I mean,
Yeah.
well, no, actually, you can't. I think because of contract and stuff, you can't ride another manufacturer.
Oh, yeah, that's
wait,
true.
I probably shouldn't be sitting on that thing.
Yeah. No.
We could put orange plastics. There's
Dude.
some sitting over here somewhere.
So AP made me a video. Did you see that? Okay,
Yeah.
so AP made me that video, and I requested to collab with him because I was like, oh, it would help, gain interest or whatever. And he wrote me back. He was like, I can't accept it because it's not a KTM
Oh,
brand.
yeah.
It's not Husky, it's not Gas Cast. And I was like, oh shoot, I didn't even think about that.
Yep.
But really, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for
I
having me.
appreciate it. It's a lot of the people and a lot of the viewers, they have expressed a desire to get to know mechanics a lot more,
Yeah.
especially at your level,
Yep.
like being with a factory team, having a factory rider, Julian, who I truly do think can win a race this year.
Me too.
Did he announce Coast? Is it West?
Yeah, we're West.
Okay, so it's West Coast. So you will have that big bad Hayden Deegan. What are you doing, bro?
Dude, what did you do? You
I don't know. Why
have
are
no
you?
slack here, dude.
Okay, I set this whole thing up. You're welcome. I'm
you.
sorry your mic is like that. I don't know why it's like that.
I'm like
It's
a
the mis-
factory rider.
He
Yeah,
really is,
just
dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So before we get into the nitty gritty and all that stuff, Decal Works, Yoshimura, Moto Sport. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. TBT Racing.
ETS.
Don't ETS. Thank you.
Good grief,
yeah,
dude.
but
Kyle, send me all the fuel. I'll give him
because
a
they
little bit
have
of it.
they have their own segment, so that's why I was
Oh, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
thinking
Okay,
of them.
okay.
But I'm surprised you didn't say your first sponsor right away.
No, I was going to end it with it. Flyracing.com.
Yeah, dude is a huge fly guy.
Big fly guy.
Huge.
I love it.
Big fly guy.
But thank you to everybody for being a part of the program. I'm getting a little bit more official nowadays.
And thank you, everybody, for making this happen.
Yeah. So to go on that,
Luxon?
we had
Did you say Luxon?
Luxon MX. Oh God. Yeah.
Dude.
Thank you. I know, dude. Yeah. So here's what happened. Austin's coming in. We're doing this podcast. All of a sudden, I'm getting a new couch delivered at the same time.
Yes.
And it wasn't supposed to be here today. It was supposed to be here closer to New Year's. And it's been a freaking chaotic hour. And so I am not as prepared as I normally am. But overall, I just posted on my story. We had how many entries? So because if you bought $100, you get 120 entries.
Oh wow.
And then, or you get, if you bought something on the website, you get entries, like all that kind of stuff. So it's all kind of over the place. But total entries was 14,430. So that's how many chances people get.
Wow.
And we raised $12,000, $12,586.
Nice.
And that's
impressive.
Nice.
That's being split evenly to
It's half
4
of
different
it
charities.
in my pocket, and then you're gonna split the rest to everybody else.
If you want to say on live that you're taking money from charity, sure.
I am part of the charity.
Yeah, I am the charity. But for real, everybody out there that donated, everybody out there that was part of it, the companies, FMF donated stuff. Decal Works, stop doing that with my chair. I'm still taller than you.
I know, but you're sitting too high.
I'll go through the sponsors when we go to announce that thing. But everybody, thank you so much for being part of it. So
yeah.
How was crashing yesterday?
What?
No. I'm looking at you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Yesterday?
I wasn't riding yesterday.
Crashing was fun,
Did you see that video?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You want to tell them what happened?
Yeah.
Paula?
Just chasing this dude down. I was going to take the inside. I was coming up on the inside at Paula.
You're what?
A line that I didn't take all day long, but I was trying to cut in on him through the inside. So I went up over the hill and then to turn. Well, I was in the rut and then I accidentally got out of the rut.
Yep.
And then my front tire went back into the rut and I just tumbled down the hill. Dude.
It was pretty bad. It was funny. I all of a sudden I was like, oh, he's going to go behind me to get like GoPro shots of like staying with me or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I noticed, I'm like, dude, this mother effer's darting inside on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I bit it, dude.
And you know what that means?
It's the GoPro curse.
Yeah.
You know what
And
that
then he
means?
just
He was
laughed
trying
at
to get
me.
ahead of me.
Yep.
Yeah,
you just laughed at me the whole time.
I did. If
you can listen in the video him laughing.
I'm just
as I'm
dying
tumbling.
laughing.
I think
my
I heard
helmet.
it a little bit. Like I saw like a little bit of the clip.
Yeah.
But I
It
didn't
was
watch
fun,
it
dude.
fully, honestly. But
No,
You
so it's
look
good.
good on the Honda.
Thank you. I feel good on the Honda.
Look fast.
I do. I feel
You were
fast.
faster on the KTM, but you look good on the Honda.
You were a Honda guy. You said you had a CRF 150.
yeah, way back when.
Did
Way
you
back
race?
when. No, never. Like, I mean, where I grew up in Montana.
Oh, cool.
So like the racing scene up there is very, very like little.
I feel like they got
And-
more arena cross stuff up there. Huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of like I would say like fair races.
Yeah,
Like
fair
Yeah.
go.
bigger like the I would call them cities,
Yeah.
But they're like there's like fair races, and then like a lot of the racing was in North Dakota. There's like NDMA, North Dakota Motocross Association, and I only maybe did like 1 or 2 races my whole life. My little brother raced a little bit more here and there, but for me, no, not so much.
Okay.
I wasn't really into like I liked riding for fun and stuff. But I really wasn't into the racing side of things.
That's kind of how I am. I don't race. He races. I don't race.
I want him to race.
Run me through like the history, because I have a lot of people that I guarantee are like, some of them want to follow in that footsteps of wrenching for a team, wrenching for a privateer, wrenching for a factory team would be the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, KTM Factory Racing is one of the premier teams. And so you have a trajectory that maybe some others can follow.
Mhm.
And that's why I wanted you to come on here, is because you're able to share your experience. It could be completely different than what Joe in Florida could do. You know, I mean, who knows what they end up doing.
Who's
Yeah.
Joe?
I don't know. So, I mean, I guarantee there's a Joe in Florida that we know. I guarantee it.
Probably.
But I know a lot of people are interested in, you know, maybe if they go that route, maybe they wouldn't like it as much, or maybe if they open up their own shop, you know, I mean, there's so many different avenues to be able to wrenching on bikes, on dirt bikes, especially. How did that process for you start? And were you always interested in wrenching on stuff when you were young, or was it something that kind of came to you?
I would say it came to me more or less like through high school. Like my family would try to go like 1 race a year in supercrosses. So like our first ever race I think we went to was I want to say it was Salt Lake City in 2010, and it was like first race ever we went to, and it was snowing in Salt Lake. So it was cold.
I remember that race.
It was like 40 degrees. It was snowing. It was cold as hell, honestly. And then no, just like we kept going to races, and I was like, oh man, this would be so cool. And then like just kid looking outside in, you know, I'm just thinking like, oh, this doesn't look that bad. Like it looks pretty easy, you know. And like it's kind of funny. Like I'm not like joking about this part at all. It's like we went to Houston one year, I think like my sophomore, junior year of high school. And I remember like being at the factory, like KTM semi, like seeing like I think Kenny was racing for them at the time as a lights rider. They had Marvin, Dungy. I remember telling my parents, like, man, one day it'd be so cool. It'd be so badass to be working for that team.
Yeah.
And then like come full circle about 10 years later, I'm with
working
them
for that team.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's like like that's a no joke story. Like my mom and dad, like they remember that specifically, me telling them that and everything. And then it's like, but yeah, the path to get there wasn't that. I mean, you got to know the right people, you know, you got to know the right people. You got to have like the good work ethic. You got to have just clean waters. Like don't start crap with people. Like just stay fair with everyone, be honest with everyone. But yeah, I mean, it's quite a crazy like trajectory. I don't know how like crazy you guys want me to get into it. Like how
I mean, I would say like the milestone moments. You know what I mean? Like what first, like where'd you go? Did you go to school or you?
Yeah. So when I graduated high school, and so the fall of 2016, I went to Scott Atkins School, Pro SX MX Tech over in West Virginia. So I had like 18 years old, you know, like just out of school, like 3 months. I was going to go to college at first, and then I decided not to. Like I was going to go to a 4-year, all that. And then I just kind of thought in my head, I'm like, I don't think that's what I really want to do. Like I do want to like pursue this more. So I went to that school over there. So yeah, 2017, I was in West Virginia for 9 months, just on my own, like just pretty much living off my savings account to like afford rent. Honestly, looking back, I don't know how I afforded to like eat and like do everything, because I would try to work here and there, but I was just like, I want to enjoy it when I'm there.
Yeah.
Because you're at West Virginia, like the Mountaineers. Like,
Did you go to the games?
I went to a couple of football games, but so that was pretty fun. But then, yeah, like from there, it just, I would say in like May of 2017, and my dates are going to be kind of like all over the place, but like from there, I actually went to back home. There's this kid that worked in or raced in North Dakota, and I went to work with him for a few months. And then I was just kind of thinking, like, I mean, the kid told me from the get-go, like, hey, I'm not going to be able to pay you a whole lot, you know, like the help would be great. And like, I appreciated everything they did for me, you know. But then from there, I moved down to California, and I was working for a kid named Tanner Basso down here. And I went to one race with him. I went to Mammoth, like a huge reality check for me, because like I'd never done this stuff prior. So like huge reality check. And then I got a little I was pretty homesick, honestly. Like I was extremely homesick. I was only like 19 at the time. So I was like, oh.
And you just spent all that time away already.
Yeah. And then I moved down here and just went right into it. Like got thrown into it, no experience, you know. And Scott's school is great. Honestly, like the basis of everything you know, but like there's one thing you can't ever teach is experience. And that was pretty big reality check for me. So then I came down here for like 3 months to seriously so homesick. And then I ended up going home back to Montana for like the summer, or like 2 months out of the summer. And I just realized, I'm like, man, after like 2 months, I'm like, I made a mistake. Like I just did all this schooling, I spent this money, did all that. So I was pretty bummed out. My parents like weren't bummed with me, but they're like really were hoping I was going to stick with them more, you know? So then from there, Christian Ducharme, Jets mechanic, I have pretty good like contact with him. He actually got me a role down here to work with Carson Mumford for a couple months.
Nice.
So I came back down here. I got back into it. Same thing, Mumford's, there was no problem with them. Like they were a great family, always treated me well.
Was that the high desert?
No, at that time, Carson was like, man, maybe like 15, 16, like super young. He was like ending his 150 days.
Oh, shit.
Hitting on the 250.
Okay.
And for me, like, again, like to me in my head, I was like, man, like this he's a big deal, you know, like it's serious. And I'm like, for me, I wasn't gelling with it. Like I wanted to like start a little bit more back and like try to work up. And so from there, I ended up going to one of my old roommates. And then now like his name was Jack Fowler. At the time, he raced on a Honda just on his own little effort. And he ended up going to Bar X Suzuki. So I did that whole year with him at Bar X. And then at the end of that year, I got the opportunity to go work for Shimoda as his practice guy. When he was with Geico. So then I did that for about almost 2 years. And then that's when Geico folded. And Joe, I could have stuck with him, but I was just like, I'm going to try to find something for myself first, you know? So then I actually ended up going back to Bar X for about 3 months, just working with them. And then from there, like at the end of 2020, one of the WP suspension guys, Ryo, I knew him.
I know Ryo.
I knew him from
he's cool.
Shimodas.
Ryo's super cool.
Knew him from the Shimodas, and he came up to me. It was like, hey, there's an opportunity at KTM, possibly like just being the helper if you're interested. So I got really lucky, right place, right time. I mean, it wasn't like right away, like I got the job. It was like, they're like, we're looking, but it's going to probably take a couple months. So I ended up, in like December of 2020, I went and talked to Ian and Carlos like directly, and Roger, met them all directly. And usually with KTM, you have to go through the whole like online process.
Were you with Ian last night?
No,
he was down there.
He was?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Where?
at Old Town.
No, no, like I don't know because
He walked by and he was with somebody that has like bleached tips hair.
maybe his
Might be his son.
You were in Old Town last night?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
partying. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
no,
I'm like,
you're good. No, you're good.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, but like besides all that, basically, yeah, just from like end of 2020, I interviewed with him like in person, and then it was like about 3 months or 4 months. I got back with him, and like they came back to me like April of 21, and they said, "Hey, yeah, we're ready to do this." So then of May of 21 is when I officially started with KTM.
Yeah.
So now this is going into my 4th year with them.
Yep.
So like that's a very basic rundown of like how I got to where I am, like without all the
without like
between.
and which is really the important part, but it just takes days to explain.
Yeah.
So you didn't go through the process of the online application thing. You went straight to Roger DeCoster. How was that? Intimidating?
Well, I mean, I definitely was nervous. Like I said, Ryo got me in touch and just said, "Hey, because like I said, you usually have to go online, do all that process, but he got me like right in the door. So it was just like boom, 5 o'clock at night. I was meeting with Carlos, Ian, Roger. I'm like, oh man, like this is pretty serious now.
Yeah.
But like I was excited. Like when I left, I was really excited.
That's cool.
But I had so much anxiety and like nerves leading up to it, just because it's like those are like
they're big.
Oh yeah,
they're like big names in our sport, icons, super smart, super genuine people. So it's just like, yeah, I'm like, I got to be on my game for this.
Were they nice?
Oh, they were super cool.
They didn't try to like get at you or dig at you or anything?
No. Like the only like serious question I feel like they asked me was like, "Do you have a girlfriend?" Because it's
you travel a lot.
It's a hard lifestyle.
Yeah,
especially for like
the travel.
Other.
Yeah, the travel's insane.
So they're just like, "Do you have a girlfriend?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And they're like, "Okay, well, hopefully she understands like what you're getting into." I'm like, "She's pretty understanding of it all." So
are you still with her?
Yeah, we're married now.
There you go.
Yeah.
That worked out. Good job. I mean,
What is your travel schedule like?
It's about to take off here.
Yeah, I mean, luckily, not like luckily, but like West Coast Supercross.
Oh, it's gonna be easier.
The first 4 or 5 rounds are out here, so it's like I'm not on a plane until I think we go to Dallas in mid-February.
Would you drive to Arizona?
Yeah, we'll drive there.
Oh, okay.
It's always in between. Just like what is like more efficient, like effective. Like is the cost of the plane ticket more worth it, or is it just driving? So this year we'll drive out there, but
that's Greg. He's riding his Harley.
Freaking Greg.
Your typical schedule, like on a race week, will be like you race. So let's say you fly out Thursdays. You'll have Friday.
Yeah. So you hear the exhaust. It's good.
Friday you'll do the setup, all that jazz. If you have press, you ride press or not. This is like a Supercross schedule. Saturday you'll get there 8:30, depends when track walk is. You have your whole Saturday night. Then Sunday you rebuild the bike. Monday you fly home.
You're back in the shop?
No, not always.
On Monday. Yeah. So I'm more or less talking, I guess, if you're traveling on the road.
Where do you rebuild the bike at? Well, at the stadium?
It depends. Sometimes it's in the stadium parking lot. Sometimes it's the hotel parking lot.
Dude, and with the rig, they have like the
no.
I
understand that you're doing it in the rig. I get that, but I just didn't know if it was always the stadium or where you guys are at when you do it.
No, it just depends, like on the area, like wherever you're at, and like sometimes we won't rebuild in that same city. We'll fly back.
Probably not Detroit, right?
Yeah,
probably just get out.
Yeah,
like cold, dude.
Yeah,
no,
too cold.
Dude, that's not what I meant by that.
No, I know what you meant.
But, I get what you're saying. Never mind.
But yeah, so just like during race season, you only have like really 1 day a week in the shop. That's your Tuesday. So like if Judy's riding, I'll take him, and then you try to like prep your plastics for the next weekend or whatever you have, or something. Like if you had like let's say like a wheel blowout, you have to rebuild a wheel real fast. Like it just depends. But like your typical week, it's like you're only at the shop 1 day a week. You take the Wednesday off, and then you fly out Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're just nonstop with racing and rebuilding, and then Monday you fly home again. So
you basically just work on the road through the whole week besides one day.
Pretty much. Like
that's crazy.
Like when we come back to the shop, it's literally just like you're like reimbursing yourself with like whatever parts you need if you used anything. But like we're
on the truck, right?
Yeah, like we have a pretty good system with how we do all that. So, but
that's nice.
Yeah.
Do you go through only go through one frame the entire season?
So Supercross, the lights guys, we'll only do one frame. 450s will go through 2. Like that at the 9 or 10 round mark, they'll swap
it out. Yeah, because the frame will get too much time, I would think, after a while for those guys especially.
Yeah,
but
too much time.
Yeah, dude, you're talking about factory like pro Supercross.
Like,
4 years.
I'm telling you, 30 minutes of Chase Sexton riding your bike compared to you riding your bike probably equates to about 30 hours.
No,
I'm
just
telling
as
you,
fast, if not faster.
I'm not talking about speed. I'm talking about wear and tear.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you go through, you go through hell the first, like, what was Supercross especially, I think, is Moto, does it calm down a little bit more? Is it kind of the same with
What
your
do you mean?
schedule?
Nah, it's about the same.
It's about the same.
And like the rebuild days for motocross can be a lot more like tough. Like just the wear and tear, like riding outdoors is obviously a lot more than a Supercross. I mean, this last year in Supercross, it was a little rough. I mean, our second round, we were in San Francisco, and that was the crazy. I mean, I haven't been a part of many mud races, obviously. I'm still pretty brutal.
A mud race.
I'm pretty fresh into it all, but like that was pretty bad.
What do you, so like, do you just bring the bike back and literally rinse it off and then send it back out? Or what'd you do in that situation?
There we were like washing in the bullpen of like the Giant Stadium, and then like the water was like up to your like shins, like deep. Like you're in the bullpen, you're like pretty much nuts to butts with every mechanic, and then you're trying not to spray other people, but you're kind of like,
you don't have a choice.
Yeah, it's like you feel like an ass, but it's like, dude, I'm sorry, like we're all trying to do the same thing, you know.
Everybody's understandable.
But like that race was like, it was just like I mean, Saturday morning, I think the practices, there was only one practice. Like everything pretty much got canceled. So then like that morning we're all like scrambling, like you're just trying to do a mud prep, you know. And then like basically like you said, like after the like qualifying, pretty much every single session the bike was on the track and it came off, you're just washing like for 20 minutes trying to get as much of the crap off as you can. Then you got to ride it back to the pit, which was like a mile away, and you're riding through the streets of San Francisco to get back. And it's like,
and they got mad, right? The city, didn't they get pissed?
I heard this year the city was not pumped.
Oh, they were mad about it because there was mud everywhere. There's dirt everywhere. Like, oh, dude, they were not happy about it,
dude. Because that city's cleaner than that.
It doesn't. Hey, I'm just saying.
No,
like,
and then like 2 weeks later we had San Diego. Which San Diego like rained hard after qualifying before the night show.
Yeah.
So it was almost like San Francisco was just mud fest, and it was raining, so it was kind of like always everything was staying wet and like not sticky. But San Diego like sticky.
Yeah,
it stopped raining.
Isn't that when didn't AP win there?
Yeah, AP won that night.
Okay. I remember our buddy Marshall. He said, I remember we were texting, and I was like, oh my gosh, another mudder or something, or mud race. And I remember he said, he goes, yeah, but it looks like if it stops, it's actually going to kind of turn around, and it might be okay. It might be decent.
Yeah.
And it was stickier for sure.
Yeah. Like,
but I was like, oh, it wasn't as muddy as I thought it was going to be.
We were like heat one, and we like went into it. We're like, oh, it's not too bad. And then we rolled up on the grate, and we saw the start straight. We're like, oh my God.
Yeah. Dude, I hope we don't have a bunch of mudders again.
I mean, I know like the typical fan loves it, and I get it. Like mud, it's part of the sport.
One race.
Yeah.
Cool.
And like, cool.
We had like 5.
But like for me, like if I was like a fan, and if I just paid that money to like come to a race, especially if I'm like my family that lives up north, and like you're flying down to go to sunny San Diego, and then there's a mud race, like I'd be bummed. That's just me. If you go to every single race, then it's not a problem. But like if you're like that fan that can go once a year, my recommendation, if you're like a fan trying to go once a year, is like go to a race with a dome.
Yeah.
Then you're solid.
Arizona.
Yeah. And then like Glendale is always a good race.
Do you have a favorite round? I mean, it's hard to be A1. Okay, besides A1, because everybody, I think, would probably say A1, like, yeah, it's cool to go to A1. But do you have around that
favorite stadium,
city, maybe like environment, something?
I mean, Glendale is always cool.
Yep.
I like St. Louis, like their layout and their dirt. St. Louis is always fun. Arlington, Dallas is fun. Like that's like everyone.
I've been to that one.
It's always like the most unreal dirt of the year. Ruts, traction, like the bikes never get that bad there. Like everything is just like the bike looks brand new after a whole weekend there. But I don't know, it's tough to say. Like I enjoy all of them. Like I mean, and I've been to pretty much every like city like on the coast or on the circuit, you know. So it's like it's hard to like pick out one. Outdoors, I could probably pick out one a little bit easier here and there. But like Supercross, I mean, no, not really. Like
what's your outdoor one then?
I like Millville.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I like Millville. That was always the closest one to us to go to. As a spectator, I think Lakewood's pretty cool because like where the pits are at there, you can almost see the whole side of the track. Like Lakewood's pretty good.
I've always wanted to go to Ironman.
Ironman's a cool race.
Yeah.
Ironman's a cool race. I like that race too. Like honestly, I don't hate any of the tracks. Like I'm not a fan of this like California tracks, honestly. Like
don't be hating on our tracks, bro.
No, yeah,
like, I get it though.
I will
if you
mute
can
your
go
mic.
ride Midwest East Coast tracks compared to here,
but like, hey, for us, it's like when we were training when you're riding Paula every pretty much Tuesday and Friday, and then you have to go race there. It's just like,
yeah, I get it. No, I get it.
Makes sense. Okay, so 2 questions that I got: Supercross or outdoors? Which one do you prefer?
Oh man, it's such like a 50-50. Like outdoors is the true grittiness of the sport, but overall I would say Supercross.
It's got to be more fun, right?
Supercross is just exciting. Like every time you go down there, like all
it's
the
more
lights,
of an event.
Yeah, it's not hot either.
No, not usually. The opening ceremonies is always cool. You always get butterflies, especially like when they have like the flag comes out, the national anthem's playing, the fireworks. Like it's just like you always get. I mean, it gets me revved up, and I'm not even racing.
The voice of introducing everybody. That guy. What's that guy's name?
I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but just that sound and everything. Okay, the next question
Lurch, right? Lurch.
No, he does the live stuff.
Like, he's like on the
how fast can you swap a motor?
Oh wow, put me on the spot.
Yeah,
we were talking about.
Well, there's a reason why.
Are we talking like if there's like a guy on each side or just myself?
No, guy on each side.
You could do it in about 10-15 minutes.
Oh, so you might be Triumph, dude. Yeah, Coker. The reason why he's saying that is because Coker went on a podcast and he was talking about swapping a moto or swapping a motor. And I can't remember who he was doing it with, but he swapped a moto in like 15 minutes or something.
Yeah, I mean,
and
that's crazy.
Because like like any of our guys are like you have to just sometimes it's just like, hey, we need this motor like even practice bikes. So like one time before the track, I had to swap one real fast. I think Jade helped me. We knocked it out in like 15.
I love Jade.
Yeah, Jade's a good
dude. He's rad.
Dude, it takes me 15 minutes to clean my air filter.
Well, I mean, when you do it 1,000 times,
luckily we don't have to do that. So
swap and put a new one in. Throw it away. I don't have that luxury. Okay.
No,
actually, if anybody out there is looking to sponsor
wait
me,
a second,
2024 KX 450.
You have a pretty good gig. I tightened your spokes yesterday at the track. You didn't have to do that.
Factory.
I'm just saying, you are a pretty factory.
Yeah. You didn't wash my bike or anything, though.
That's true. I didn't.
I had to wash it. Well, Bryn actually washed it. My daughter.
There you go. You're
my
fine.
2-year-old daughter.
You know what? The one thing I've always wished, and I do wish our sport would do this, is you know how you have your headphones on and you have your communication and all that kind of stuff. I think it would be so easy to just be able to be the broadcast and tap in to that feed. And they would know, like, you would know, like, hey, we're live or whatever. So like, obviously you're not going to say things that you shouldn't or whatever. But I'm like, what is that like? Like when you have the headphones on and because there was, what race it was his first time leading Juju.
I think it was A1.
Was it A1? It was early. I remember that.
In the main event, I think it was like the first 2 or 3 laps. Yeah.
So like, how is that because are they talking to you because your rider's ahead, or are they just generically kind of talking?
What are you listening to or talking about?
I mean,
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. Like,
got music on.
No, basically like on my communications, it's like Ian, team manager. He's like he usually just tells us lap times, but at the same time, he's always just trying to remind like, hey, try to keep him calm.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, you're a rookie and you're leading an A1 the first race of the year. Like your nerves are gonna be through the roof.
Yeah.
So like mainly it's just like lap times, and then just like trying to like pretty much keep telling them like stay calm, just hit your marks, focus, and then if you do get past, just like try to latch on.
Yeah.
Like just pick up on stuff that the leaders are doing. These guys in front of you have plenty of experience, so just like latch on and try to learn. So it's like basically it's kind of like just that. But
did anything come through that like you weren't expecting that kind of made you laugh?
No,
really. It's all kind of professional or whatever.
No, like we'll joke before the races and stuff, and like after, but like during the race is not much.
It's like all business,
pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to be able to communicate with your rider?
Yes and no. No, probably not.
Really? Dude,
let him do his
thing.
The
more that's come out and the more like serious people have started talking about this, I've heard that more. Where a lot of riders were like, no, don't talk to me.
Why? Because being a distraction?
I mean, probably. I mean, if you're like riding and you're trying to hit rhythm lanes, you got like your mechanic.
Hey, go inside.
He's like, which corner? And you're like trying to tell him which one.
And then he's already there.
Yeah. But like, honestly, these riders all of them are smart. Like they already know, like if you see something and you're thinking it, they're most likely already thinking it too.
Right. Yeah.
Or they will know like where they need a change, or, where they're getting time is being made up on them, or vice versa. Like they're pretty smart and they're already almost thinking like 2 steps ahead already on that too. So
I would if I had a vote, which I don't, but if I had a vote to do the the in communication and in-ear communication for riders and mechanics, I would 100% say yes. I just think that there's so many times that like championships and like certain things, race wins have just gone away because you aren't able to say something or whatever, you know, like whatever it is. But the one thing that I'm like, dude, it would just be so easy to tap into is just a communication for TV. That would bring in, because my biggest thing and what I want to do is I want to grow the sport. And I'm like, for me is you could use that as you are down there, or even Jade now with Sexton, you have like those guys where you're talking and you can like communicate what's going on, and there you can hear what the team's thinking, and you have a mic too, right? So you could communicate back. So like you could be talking and being like, yeah, Levi, you know, went inside here and, you know, we're doing this or whatever it is, you know, like you have those things. I just think that that would add such an element to the broadcast. And I'm like, damn, dude,
for sure.
You know, like, and that like to me is you would have to have like, the one thing I've heard is if a rider was going to do it, as soon as you go to talk to them, it like beeps, it like a low pitch beep. So they know what's about to come in. Not like they're just sitting there and all of a sudden you just start yelling, you know, like, and then so they know to listen. I mean, it could be the same thing, you know, like where it's like, hey, beep, we're live, you know, or whatever. But I don't know. I would love for something different on the broadcast like that. But
kind of like NASCAR, because you can listen in on them.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what was that? In cycling radios are good. What does he say?
In cycling radios are super handy for team tactics.
Yeah, I mean, even that, you know, like you could have something where you
friendly wolf racing.
Yeah, you have Tata Wolf. You have guys that are like, okay, and I don't know. To me, if Robbie is winning or leading a championship race, and I had to block and I had to pull some like team shiznit, I'm doing it, dude. For the better of the team, like I'm blocking you. Like I don't care. I want to win this championship because guess what? If I help you win $100,000 or $200,000, you better be breaking me off a little bit of that. You know what I mean? Like, and so I don't know. I just think in those elements, there's so many different things you could use it for. It's easy to oh my gosh, drawn a blank. It's easy to have it controlled where it's not being taken advantage of or whatever. Policed. You could police it easy, you know, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. To me I just think that it's vital to grow our sport. So you have the helmet communication, all that kind of stuff. Like what are some of the things that like when you get the bike back to the truck, like what is after a moto or after a heat, you have him come back. I mean, and let's just say nothing is broke, because obviously who knows, a wheel breaks, you have to change what you're doing. But what is your like practices of Juju just got back, he qualified straight into the main, he gets back, you get the bike, what do you start doing? Like, how's your process with that?
I mean, basically first it's just always like asking him like, hey, is there any adjustments you think we need to make, like suspension wise, this, that, the third? And like usually they're pretty small, like a clicker here or there with him. He's pretty yes or no. So it's usually pretty mellow for the most part. But basically for me, it's just like, yeah, get ready for the main. Like if you think you need a rear tire, we'll take a rear tire over. If it's hard pack and we think we need a groove a tire, we'll do that.
Like, you off camera, I'll ask you some of those grooving questions, because I have a couple tires sitting there. You could be like, hey, this is how you do it. Dunlop MX34, shout out Ride Dunlop.
I'll give you some pointers on that.
Yes.
No, just like we'll like decide that, and then like I just go through my process in my head, like do fuel.
So
like
ETS racing fuel.
ETS racing fuels.
Best in the business.
Best in the business.
And then just do that, like just small little things, like check the air filter, like if that needs to be changed, it will. If not, like I'm not going to replace it just because, you know. But like, and Supercross usually stays pretty decent.
So you could run one the whole race for the most part,
depending where you're at. Like a good, like at least all of practice and the heat, and then like, but it just depends where you're at. You know, like if you have a sand section, then it's just like might as well just change it because,
just in case.
But for me, it's like when I get back, I just start running through my head, like, okay, I'll do my spokes first, and then I'll run through with like my 8, 10, 12, you know, everything, just retorque everything. Like, it's funny. I think I heard Jade saying at one time, practice days, you know, you just ride the bike. I'll check wheels and everything. But you just let it go. And then race day, you check the bike, I feel like 15 times. So you just nonstop. So
like, you're nervous.
Just like the anxiety, the nerves. And just knowing like too, to like be confident, like, I know everything's good, everything's tight. But yeah, like I'll just grab like each tool, run through every piece on the bike that I know is like that size, and then like right before like the main event or like we're about to head up, I like just leave my tire pressure gauge on the seat, just like that's your reminder, like, hey, check tire pressure. I don't know. It's just like I just have like a routine in my head. Like I said, just pretty much grab every tool I know that the bike takes, and then I'll just run through it. And when I'm done with it, I'll put that tool back. And then
when you put it back, like you did it.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing.
Yeah. It's just kind of how I do it in my head.
Yeah.
So basically like that, like I said. So
is there anything you hate doing?
Like as
working on the bike?
Like on a practice day or a race day or what? Like
when? Not practice days, because race days things are going to change and stuff comes up and you're kind of going fast. But like on a practice day, you're like, God dang it, I don't want to do this right now. Like, but you have to, or not really?
Off the top of my head, not really. Like I enjoy quite a bit, like everything. Like, I mean, I used to not be like a fan of doing like seat covers and stuff, but now it's like they're pretty simple. Like our seat covers are super nice, like SDV, and they're just snug. Like you don't have to like pull them, stretch them. Like they're almost like too tight, I would say. But like for me, it's like we're just like a stock seat, so it's easy. You just pull the cover over. You don't have to like stretch it to like. You don't have to like take so much like material out of it. Like
how fast can you graphic a full bike?
Like 5 minutes.
And is it okay? So I have a full set of graphics right there, and I have a red KTM here. It's a red KTM,
but
off camera, just so you know.
Let's rephrase that though. Like if it's for the photo shoot, I'll take my time. Make sure there's no bubbles, no scratches. But if it's a practice bike, just like
slap it on. Let's go.
Slap them on like 5 minutes.
Okay.
But no, like it just depends. Like on a photo shoot bike, I'm not gonna just use, because like if I use like my finger on the graphic, I'm gonna scratch it all up. So I'll try to use like a microfiber, like for their goggles, like the bag, the little fabric. It's pretty soft, so it like doesn't scratch. But no. It just depends like on the situation,
So this is the one thing that I wanted you to share a little bit was you live on the West Coast. You live here. KTM's headquartered here. The race shop's here in Southern California. You have Julian Beaumer. I call him Juju, and I don't know if he wants to keep going by Juju or not, but
he doesn't care.
But you have him. He lives here.
Yeah.
How do you think a dynamic with a rider would be different if he was in Florida? Kind of how Jade has Sexton in Florida. Christian, you were talking about Christian with Jet. He's, in Florida, obviously. A lot of guys aren't here. How do you think that relationship is different than you, who you can see your rider every single day and get the feedback, on the practice days every single time? Like, how is that dynamic different than what maybe some of the remote guys are?
I'm sure, like, in the sense, like, I mean, they all stay close to the riders, but like for like when they go to Florida, and like a lot of these guys, they're only with them like probably for like a solid month out of the whole year, just like with them here, because a lot of them like will come out here before outdoors for like a couple weeks, or like let's say like 2 months total time like with them. But pretty much I would say the dynamic would be like you'd have to just be like willing to talk on the phone a lot, like just communicate through the phone, because like you said, every day I'm here with Juju, it's like I see him every day, and it's like we're like business for at the track, but we're also like, I would say we're pretty good buddies. Like,
he's a cool kid, man.
Yeah, like we can like if we're not riding or like not training or something, it's like we can BS and talk about other things. We can talk about sports, just
jet skiing.
Not much jet ski talk, honestly, but like just lately it's just been all about sports. Like we'll just talk about sports when he's not riding, or just like try to like keep it like more fun, like not always just talking about dirt bikes, So like I feel like the dynamic maybe is a little bit different. Like if you had a guy in Florida, like you're not talking to him every day. I mean, you're talking to him every day, but like it's not
work related.
Yeah, it's just like work related. So maybe that dynamic in the sense where for us, I feel like we can just kind of BS about anything,
You're in Murrieta and at the headquarters, and I've been there before, but I can't remember. Are you in the same work bays that the 450 team is? Yeah, so it's all in the one bay right there.
So it's like all KTMs. Like if you like walk in the doors to the left side, it goes KTM, Husqvarna, Gas, and then like each team has all of their riders. And
so who are you right next to?
If like in my bay, the left me's Pedro.
Okay.
And then the right's like an open bay. Like our Zach White, he works in that bay a lot, just in miscellaneous projects.
Did he used to work at Pro Circuit?
Yeah.
I know Zach.
Yeah. He's a good dude.
Yeah. And then how, like, and obviously I don't mean this in like, oh, what's your goal at KTM? Like you're kind of reaching what you always wanted to do, but like, is it something where you're like, hey, maybe if Julian keeps going the trajectory that he's going, when he moves to 450s, like, is it the goal to just kind of stay with him and work to the 450s? Do you like being in the 250s? And maybe, because I do know some mechanics that they're like, I want to stay at 250s and help develop the younger kids. And like when the kids come in, you kind of help them and like get them through there. Like what are you, or how are you on that spectrum?
I mean, I would like to experience a 450 season.
Yeah.
Like hopefully with
a
Juju.
full season.
Yeah. Like hopefully with Juju too. But that's my goal. I've always kind of like, just my wife, I always told him like, it'd be so cool to experience like racing on the 450 circuit, like 1 year. And like, if it doesn't happen, like it is what it is kind of deal. But like for me in my head, like that would be the goal. Cause that's like the pinnacle of our sport. And that's like where the most pressure comes. And it's just like, those are the moments we all kind of live for.
Yeah.
So like ultimate goal, it'd be sweet to work on the 450 side at one point. Yeah, for sure.
Do you have like closer friends, or like, who do you like have that you're friendlier with that are on some different teams that like you don't really get to see until racing, you know?
I would say Cam and Christian.
Yeah.
Like I used to live with Christian like 5 years ago for like probably a year or two, and I lived with Cam for like almost a year at one point too. So I'm really good buddies with those guys. Like obviously now like life goes on. You don't see each other every weekend, especially like on off season. Everyone's trying to do their own thing, like hang out with their significant others, hang out with their families. But like for me, like those are probably two of my good buddies, you know.
Cam is Jets, right? Christian.
Yeah,
Christian's Jets.
Yeah, Cam's Hunters mechanic.
Christian, you owe me a visit on this podcast. You told me you'd do it in the DMs.
Hey,
you got to shoot him a text.
He's not far from here either.
I know he's not. I know. I told him we do it in Temecula, and I just told him, I'm like, dude, I'm not going to get this chance to do it with you, most likely during the season. And I'm like, so if you got an open time, he goes, I'm down. And then he went out to Florida to test with Jet, and I'm like, son of a bitch. Yeah. And so I'm going to make you hit him up and be like, hey, it was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Have you ever got into it with any other mechanics from any other teams?
No, nobody wants to smoke.
I've seen it happen, dude.
Yeah, but those are more in like the privateers.
I feel like, well, for me, I feel like,
dude, could you imagine being a mechanic in arena cross
right
now?
Yeah. But like, that's the thing. And the thing to me is like, if your riders are on the track getting in with each other, like, what are we doing? Like, it's not our fault.
You should be like, hey, you just beat my rider's ass. But you got to
back up your rider, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to back up your rider, but it's like, you don't got to come like, I don't know. I don't have any beef or anything. Like, I don't try not to.
Are there hot, you don't have to say who, but are there hotheads like on the like mechanics area? Like, are there like some people that you're like, whoa, dude, chill out?
No, I mean, I wouldn't say like hothead. I'd just say like they're just passionate, you know?
Yeah, okay.
If your guy's leading, or if your guy's like,
damn, dude, KTM has trained you well, dude. Like,
no, I'm just this is just how I am. Like, I'm not I try not to see myself as an arrogant person whatsoever. And like, I just think we're there for a job. The riders, like, if the riders are having beef on the track, that's on them, in my opinion. Like, if it comes into the pit and they're all yelling at each other, still, then like you kind of have to like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, because you're there and like you can do more. Yeah.
If some rider takes out another rider, you know, and like the mechanic like gets mad at you for it, it's like, what did I do?
It's like, I'm not on the track.
That was Julian.
You put it on the sign to take him out in the third lap.
Yeah. All right. So if Hayden Deegan and his mechanic were jumping,
dude, Duff's
Julian,
cool, dude. Duff's cool as hell, man.
We're jumping Julian on the track. Would you jump it?
Well, I mean, if both of them already have to, like I'm just saying, if
dude, I just got a visual of Duff and Deegan just fighting Julian.
But that's the thing though. Like, I mean, I know Duff decent enough.
He's great.
Like,
he is great.
That's why I said those names for a reason.
It's like he wouldn't be in there freaking swinging. Like, it's like, let the riders. That's their deal, you know.
I always think if you're gonna fight, this is a announcement for all dirt bike riders. If you're gonna fight somebody, and you just shouldn't, it's just not worth it. Take off your damn helmet. Dude, don't be a bee.
Trying to fight with boots on and helmets, it's pointless, dude.
Yeah, it's like, dude, just take your helmet off. If you really want to get down and boogie, take your helmet off, dude. Like, that's when I know you're tough.
Like, like Brees calling out. Who did he call out? He told him, he's like, let's go meet in the parking lot right now.
I don't know who. I don't really follow the.
Was it Peters?
I think it was, huh?
Yeah,
it was in Boise, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That was intense. That was a crazy night.
That was a pretty wild weekend. I actually watched all that earlier.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
It was great.
Well, I think it was it was Friday and Saturday night. I think I watched Saturday night, but I saw the highlights from Friday.
Yeah.
Arena Cross is going off right now.
Arena Cross is, yeah.
I enjoy it.
I think if Freeze would have raced Arena Cross his whole life, he'd be like a 15-time champ.
Dude. It'd be Buddy Antonez all over again. Like that was like the OG of who would win all of them.
Freeze is meant for Arena Cross.
Oh, yeah.
I love his response that he came up when he was on the podium. He goes, "I thought this is Arena Cross."
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
He was getting booed up there.
Yeah. The scrum of like getting ready for A1, like, is it something that like catches up to you pretty quickly, and like all of a sudden you're sitting there and you're like, holy shit, it's Friday of A1 and I'm at press day? Does that like come up to you really fast? Or is it something that like you have so much build up and lead time into it that like you kind of feel like it takes enough time? Or how does that affect you?
I feel like this year we're in a really good spot too, because like all of us, we were able to ride our race bikes for the photo shoot.
Oh,
so, like,
okay.
We planned that out pretty well. And then like I mean, we've all pretty much knocked out our spare stuff for the semi. Like there's very small things left to like tidy up for the race season. So like this year, like leading up to it, it's more just like, oh crap, A1's in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's not like not like I'm stressing that like it's coming up quick. It's just like there's been years prior, like we've been like you're stressing because you're getting down to and you're still trying to like gather some things up. But this year I feel like we're in a really good spot, like our whole team.
Yeah.
So like this year it's more just like like after Christmas, it's like there's 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's like all right, ready to go.
You're A1, and it's like at this point where I'm just more excited because it's like when you were just practicing and training and testing for like 3 months, like you're just looking forward to being back at the races, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like, no, I'm not too like nah.
Okay, we had last week's episode. We had Kyle from ETS in. Mm-hmm. Have you met Kyle?
Yeah,
Kyle's. I love that dude. Yeah, do you? If you had to guess how much fuel KTM Factory Racing goes through a season, what would you guess? Because I know you don't watch the podcast.
We found out. Speaking of that,
in gallons, I'm assuming.
Yes, gallons. Yeah, go get it. It's right there. Don't break my table though. Do not slam it on my table.
Oh man, let's.
There you go.
I would have to say, I could be way off this on this. 500 gallons.
No, way off.
Way more than
dude.
That.
So
more. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's more.
I figured.
You want to run an ad real quick?
No,
2,000.
This
you
is
sure?
ad right here.
Are you sure you don't want it? Yeah. So it's
2,000 gallons.
You're not even talking into the mic.
Oh, ETS. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's. I think. What did he say? 2,600 something like that.
Somewhere on, dude.
I was trying to just picture all like the fuel drums we have in our semi and like how many times like a week we have to like
go through them and like get new ones and all that stuff.
And 500 is really
but I was
not
like,
many.
Dude, when you think about it, like 500, you're like, that goes in 3 weeks. You know what I mean?
What's the biggest difference between a practice bike and a race bike? Not much. Are they pretty much the same?
I mean, we always joke in our shop, the practice bike is a race bike.
Well, it is for sure.
I think
ready to race KTM.
Yeah, like I think like maybe the only differences is like I think like the race engines maybe are like a little bit more finely tuned, like way like more on like the on the specs,
because you're trying to get more time out of them.
Yeah, you know, like but like our engines are solid. Like
you guys use the same fuel for practice and race day, right? Kyle said the same thing.
Yeah, everything's the same.
Yeah, pretty sure Kyle said they use the same fuel.
Yeah, like we always joke like, hey, practice bikes are race bike. Like I mean the practice bike parts on it have more time. And there's like a triple clamp will have more time on it, a subframe will have more time on it, like swing arms will have more time. Just stuff has more time on a practice bike, but we still try to keep it fresh, you know. Yeah. So it's like, but a race bike, everything's brand new, like at the beginning of a year, you know. So the only difference I would say is just like time that's on each individual part.
Okay.
Well, I wonder.
That makes sense.
But besides that, like
keep going.
Yeah, but besides that, it's like I mean, a race bike, you'll change the muffler more often if you have to. Like when you we will weigh them, and if they're under our spec, then you can change it. And on our practice bike, you'll run it a little bit longer, you know. So it's just like those are like the big things, but everything else is like.
Do you ever get nervous going to sound check?
No. Dude, isn't it changing this year?
I think a little bit this year, but then like next year. Or 26 is going down a lot.
Yeah,
it's like 109.
The decibels are?
Yeah,
really?
Like a lot. It's gonna be a big change this year. I think
it's a like, huge difference.
I think this year's like 1 decibel difference.
It's going electric.
No.
Oh,
just kidding. Okay, biggest. I don't know, outdoors, Supercross, whatever. What's some of the biggest stresses that you have? You're like going into something. Okay, this is stressful.
I mean, if you have like a like if you have like a fire drill before, like or and after a moto, like if you see something that goes wrong and then you're just like thinking in your head, like,
It's
man,
panicky.
like, yeah, like, but like for me, it's never, I don't know. I just, like I said, you want to be confident and you
want to be
gotta,
calm too.
you gotta be calm. You want to like keep your composure. And like you just gotta like believe in yourself in the sense like I know everything I touch is Titan. I know like like you know that, you know, like you want to.
You ever had that where you're like, I don't remember if I put gas in it.
No, I'm pretty good about the gas.
That would be, dude, that would be so bad. Do you carry fuel with you in your backpack for nationals?
Outdoors we do. We have like a little
you do,
like
right?
A little can. So like after the
parade lap or whatever.
After the parade lap, you'll fill it up. And then there's sometimes where there'll be a red flag like 10 minutes into it, and they'll do a full restart. So those you'll dump the remaining of your can. And then sometimes we'll have someone run from like the side by side to bring another like more fuel.
Yeah. Because like you have to, I mean, because do they get pretty close to running empty on a national?
Depending on the track.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And depending on how they're using the throttle and all that stuff.
Yeah. It just depends if they're like wide open or if they're like more like blipping the throttle, you know? But like outdoors, obviously you consume a lot more fuel.
Yeah.
But
I know do you fill it all the way up in Supercross?
It just depends.
Yeah. I was gonna say you don't really have to, right?
Like,
and if you want to save weight, you know, like
a main event, I would say more or less like, yeah, you'd probably just fill up, be safe, but like,
just in case. Yeah.
It just depends, honestly. On
but a heat race, you're like, you go through a quarter tank or a half tank. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, if you really think about it, your whole goal is to make the bike as light without losing the stability, the traction, the, handling, the flexibility, all that kind of stuff. Like you don't want to lose that. So if you could make it as light as possible, I mean, how much do you think 2 gallons of fuel weighs, or 2.5?
I've been told this before and I cannot remember right now.
Oh, like how much it actually is?
I've been told like how much it weighs, but right now on the top of my head, like I'm drawing.
I mean, if you're willing to buy or manufacture whatever you guys do with titanium, but if you have do you have full titanium bolts on a race bike?
Pretty much.
For the most part. So you're willing to lose grams, like micrograms on titanium bolts and stuff like that. And if you could tell me I just have to fill up the gas tank half as much and it's going to, save you 30 times the amount of my Tide bolts will, it's like, why wouldn't you do it? In outdoors, you just can't, but it doesn't make sense. But in Supercross, it's like, yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
You want to get into the funky questions we got?
Let's do it, dude, because I put a good question in there.
You did actually put a good question in. It was pretty funny.
Are these the would you rathers?
Yeah, dude. There are some that got asked last week, dude. The thong one is killing me, dude. Like I don't know what it was about that.
Right, you keep thinking about it?
Yeah, you and a thong. Yeah.
Boy,
you don't think about it, dude. I'll send you a picture.
So no, what? No, I don't want to do that. So Mike Gomes asked one that I cannot answer. I'll show it to you, but you cannot ask that on air.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Come on, Gomes, dude.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I just saw that.
Yeah,
I don't know if we can read that one out.
So Robbie did, this guy right here. You did have a pretty good question. So you rode for a little bit, so you know what getting roosted feels like and all that kind of stuff. Would you rather be roosted by Eli Tomac with no chest protector for 30 minutes or race a mud race for 1 hour with no goggles?
Oh, that's a good one.
So that's the reaction. That first, like that is what this whole segment's for.
I think, honestly, I think I'd rather eat the roost for 30 minutes. Because the mud, like in your eyes and just the burning.
But think about it.
That day where RJ raced, I forget what mud race it was, but he couldn't even see. You see his eyeballs.
Yeah. But you take the goggles off. You take the goggles off 10 minutes after you start, anyways. You know what I mean? Like you can't see anything. So it's like.
But it's just like the burning in your eyes for that long.
Dude.
I'm just saying, dude. I don't know.
I think I'd rather. I mean, that would hurt eating the roost. But
dude, what's funny is I swear every time I get hit by like a big rock. It's always wherever my chest protector isn't
dude
covered.
You roosted me yesterday.
Well, you should have been faster and not falling in that corner.
I was trying to film you.
Well, why didn't you? Okay, then why were you trying to cut inside and pass me?
At that point I was. At that point I wasn't trying to film you. At that point I was trying to get some good footage.
All right, so and
I did get some good footage because I crashed.
You're Tomac?
I think so.
You're Tomac?
Yeah, Tomac.
I'm mud. I'd rather ride with no goggles.
I don't know, dude. It's squirrely. I've done a mud race before in Elsinore. It sucks.
Oh yeah, you did. That's right.
Remember I threw you my goggles?
Yeah, you did. That's right.
It freaking sucked.
You've proven my point. You threw your goggles after 2 laps because you couldn't see.
Yeah.
See, you would have to do it anyways. I ain't getting roosted by Tomac. Are you kidding me?
Just saying.
All right.
Dude. I don't know.
Full
gear, everything, head down, getting roosted by Tomac, that'd probably suck too.
Oh, so
Yeah,
this is a good question for you because you've kind of had to live. You've lived this. So Schlappy, my boy, who works for another media outlet that I will not name, he said,
"Hey."
What? No, yeah, don't, dude. I'm live. This guy, all the freaking time, whenever we're recording something, he'll say something
on purpose
that he knows I have to edit out. And I'm like, great, dude. And then it took me the last time he did it, took me about an hour to figure out like this little 2-second.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did it
dude.
twice last week.
Yeah.
I was so mad. So Schlappy, he said, would you rather sit and watch San Diego Supercross with pouring rain with no cover or the 110-degree Paula?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good question.
Because you've lived it. Like, and I think you lived it. Didn't you live the hot ass round last? Yeah,
that was
last
brutal.
Year?
It wasn't last year. It was the year before.
Wasn't it last year?
So this is just like a spectator.
Yeah,
as a spectator.
Yeah, as a spectator.
I think I'd sit in the rain.
I would too.
Yeah,
I would 100% sit in the rain. Give me a rain jacket.
Yeah,
I know there's no cover, but give me a rain jacket. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Last year was super hot, but it was the year before that everybody remember because you left halfway through the race because you're like, it's too hot. I can't do this. And I stayed for maybe 20 more minutes.
Oh, that's right. That wasn't last year.
It wasn't.
No, it was the year before.
2 summers ago.
Oh yeah,
because
dude,
that year we had 2 Paulas.
Oh my gosh, that
we had
was
a Paula
terrible.
in May and one in September. There was a September race.
Dude,
oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, that was a pretty gnarly day.
Matt Cerami. I don't know if I'm. You don't have to answer this. Be the guy who never makes a main or marry a P star.
I'd rather be the guy that never makes
I'm like,
main,
never,
sure.
bro, because there are
never
some fast. So Cerami, this is what I'm gonna tell you. There are some fast riders that are pro that have never made a Supercross main.
Yeah,
fast. And so, I might be able to call somebody.
Never make a main at Supercross.
I think in anything.
There's that arena cross. You can go to arena cross.
Yeah, all right.
I would never want to marry one of those, dude.
No.
That's crazy. Marshall, on the other hand, that's a different story. Marshall would.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so would you rather have Supercross start on the East and have the finale in Anaheim?
Would you rather? Oh,
I think it's more of just a question. My boy Pat.
No, I don't think so.
I like the way it starts.
I like how it starts out here too.
Yeah.
I would rather it end here.
Really?
Because to me, if you're not going to end it in Vegas, it shouldn't end in Salt Lake City.
But there's 2 Anaheims. So what if they just
I don't care.
What if they just started one here and then ended one here?
That would be cool.
You know what though? I don't think they can end it here because baseball.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be cool to do it at Allegiant Stadium?
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so rad.
I agree.
To finish it, the finals.
Oh, this is a good. Okay, so you're leave it how it is. How the racing.
Yeah.
You're same thing. I would switch it. Would you rather get a new Suzuki every year or a new Yamaha every 10 years and you get no other bikes in between?
A new Suzuki every year.
I would do Suzuki.
Yeah, I would too.
New bike every year.
Yeah. New for 10 years. If you said 5 or 7, I would maybe go Yamaha. But I mean, every 10 years, like, dude, I know Suzuki hasn't changed, but that's a pretty damn good bike. And a new bike is a new bike.
New bike's a new bike.
I love my Suzuki.
All right, so you're on the new bike train.
Yeah.
Would you rather ride an electric dirt bike or slide? So this is from Jim Long. Would you rather ride an electric dirt bike or slide down a razor blade into a pool of alcohol? I'll tell you right now, I'm riding the electric dirt bike.
Electric all day.
Yeah.
Electric dirt bike.
Riding electric.
No,
who thinks of that, dude?
Jim Long. That's who thought of that. Noah Lundquist wants to know how he gets rid of arm pump. I have no idea.
Dude, I don't know. I struggle with it. Oh, bar placement.
I'm not a trainer, so
yeah.
Bar placement. So Brian Wallace adjusted my bars. A couple of rides ago, right?
Yeah.
This past ride, my arms actually didn't pump up as much.
Squeeze more,
and it helped.
Squeeze more with your legs.
I know. My legs starting to hurt because I don't do squats or anything. You know what I mean? But definitely adjust your bars.
All right. So Niall Santella 24. Would you rather throw whips like Axel with no speed or be as fast as Jet, but you could not whip good at all?
Fast as Jet all day.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be fast as Jet.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, Hodges has made a pretty damn good career of.
That's also true.
And he has speed. I don't mean he doesn't have speed. That dude's fast on a dirt bike.
That's true.
But he's made a damn good living, just kind of chilling.
I guess it just depends what lifestyle you want. If you want to be racing or if you want to.
Exactly.
That's true.
All right, so Geo 740 or 74L, I think. Ride a stock 450 or a factory 250 or a stock 250 and a factory 125? Which one would you rather ride?
Factory
that again?
250.
A stock 450 or a fully built factory 250 or a 250 two-stroke and a fully built YZ125?
I do a fully factory built 250.
Because you know.
So would I.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
but
That's what I would do.
if you're telling me that I could get the same, because I don't know, you don't have to say the exact power that you're getting out of them, but if I could get similar horsepower out of the engine and kind of a similar power delivery out of the factory 250, I would probably do that because it's a fully factory bike. You know what I mean?
We're still live, dude?
I don't know. Are we?
We're still live on Instagram.
Oh yeah, we're still live.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what happened, why that did that. Okay, so
We
you're
recorded a show
factory.
one day for like 15 minutes. That was so good.
It was
And we weren't recording the audio.
Nice.
yeah, it was
It
done.
sucked.
Yeah.
Brandon Moody, would you rather marry Jet or Hunter?
I don't know.
You
on
have
this
to
one.
answer, dude.
Oh my God.
I'm marrying Hunter.
I'm marrying Jet.
I'm marrying Hunter.
Jet for sure.
I'm marrying my dude. Marrying my
Jet's
dude
got
Hunter.
more money.
I don't know on that one. It's like that's a random question, man.
Okay, you got to pick one.
Let's see.
We picked one. Look at us.
She said, "What'd you guys say?"
I said Hunter.
said
He said Jet.
Jet's got more money.
I'd probably have to go with Hunter.
Yeah,
Dude, all about
we could
it.
fight for him.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go. I'll let you have him.
All right.
You hear that, Jet Lawrence? They don't
So-
want to marry you, but I will.
Yeah. And I screwed this up last time, but a Buer or Buger, I think it's Buer, 137. Would you rather roll your ankle or stub your toe on a coffee table?
I'd rather roll my ankle.
I think
Would
so.
you?
I don't, dude. When I stub my toe, it sucks.
Yeah.
You hit it on the corner of the bed when you're
Yeah.
walking in your room.
Like
Yeah.
a steel frame or something. Like, yeah, I'd rather roll my ankle.
I'd rather roll my ankle too.
So Andrew Whiteside from TBT Racing, only
Hey.
ride your track queen in the desert. So like ride your track bike in the desert, or only ride a desert bike at the track.
Desert bike at the track.
Dude, I've seen some of those dual sports that ride at Paula, like Mike Lieb.
Yeah.
He rips a dual sport
One
at
of
Paula.
my buddies up in Oregon rips a dual sport on the
Yeah.
track every week.
Yeah,
It's
and he goes
crazy.
over a freaking jump, beep beep.
I think
you know?
the first jump he hit it off, he like landed and the suspension is so soft, like broke his whole like rear tail light assembly.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you don't want to do that. All right, so you're a desert bike.
Desert
I would
bike.
say that.
Desert bike.
Because
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
the race bike out in the desert it's not suited for that.
No,
Would you
suspension.
rather would and you know this? Would you rather pit in Oakland or Detroit? I guess you didn't do Oakland. So San Francisco.
I've been to Oakland like
Okay.
2 years ago. I've never been to Detroit, but I would think I'd rather go to Oakland because at least you have your truck set up still. Like in Detroit, it's just the trucks pull in and everyone works out of the truck.
Oof.
So it's like everything's extremely tight quarters and it's always cold there.
Oh,
So for me, like
okay.
just like my side of things, I would say Oakland because at least you still have the room. I mean, it's still squirrely when you leave the track.
Yeah.
And like there's a lot of break-ins and stuff. But like for me, I'd rather do Oakland.
Okay. I have no idea either or, so I'd rather just stay in California. So
Yeah.
probably it would be Oakland.
Yeah.
And that was from Nar Ventures VP, and he asked that last week, and I missed it, and so
Aw,
I felt
dude.
bad. This one you do not have to answer. You can abstain.
Okay.
Would you rather watch Cooksey fight Pulp or Gypsy fight himself?
Cooksey fight Pulp for sure.
Dude, I would pay a lot of money
Yeah,
to
I
see
would love
Cooksey
to
and
see
Pulp
that.
fight.
That'd
that
be
would
great.
be. And I
Yeah, you don't have to answer that.
I
You're good.
got no comment. On
yeah,
that.
no comment.
So,
Yeah, you're fine.
We're
but
media guys. We can do it.
Yeah.
that one made me laugh pretty good.
Who would win that? Steve or Cooksey? Who would be the ref? Johnny Hopper?
I
You know what I mean?
I don't know who would be the ref. I think if any of them fought, Gypsy would probably take all of them because he is a jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know actually.
I think both of them would be out of breath so fast.
No, dude, Pulp's been freaking working out, dude. That guy looks like a stud now.
Does he?
Yeah,
Dang, Steve Mathis. Look
yeah,
at
he's
you.
doing good.
That'd be a
I
funny fight, though.
I think that's all of them.
Now, do we need to get into what the people are waiting for?
Nah, we're not doing the bike.
Oh,
That was good timing.
Wrong one. Hold on. There you go.
Yeah, I think that was it. So, and then Jordan, no, I'm never riding a jet ski. Sorry, brother. Yeah. Oh, we do have one quick phone guest, really quick. It will be ask him a question. Let me get this set up.
Why are you
I'm
gonna put me on the spot, dude?
Figure something out, bro.
Let me ask you something very important.
Oh boy.
I'm just kidding. What's it like you're married, your schedule and everything? Is it hard on the family?
I mean, honestly, there's like tough weeks, yeah, like if I'm like gone a lot, but no, like I feel like we both try to like she's really understanding, and honestly for both of us, we both like being together, but at the same time we like our time, you know,
Right.
like we're like it's pretty,
which is healthy.
yeah, it's pretty equal. Like there's some weeks where it's like, yeah, we really miss each other and like we just like we're kind of over it, but then there's some weeks where it's like jokingly she's like, yeah, I'll see you in 4 days, like just to get out of here.
Now, so you guys don't have any kids?
No, not yet.
Okay, so is there any of rounds that you go to that you're like, okay, have her come with?
So like obviously all the California rounds, she goes to both Anaheim,
There you
San
go.
Diego. This year I think she wants to try to go. Like the course this year she wanted to go to Nashville, and this year there's no Nashville.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
So I don't know, like maybe some random, like maybe like a random race. I don't know. I kind of just let her decide, you know. But,
because that would be cool. Like after the race or something, or the next day, would you even have time to go do something the following day?
I mean, after you rebuild the bike, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not till like 5 or 6 at night.
All right, I'm gonna try and
still do something.
I'm gonna try and make a phone call.
But you guys got that healthy relationship though.
Yeah.
Time apart is good. You know what I mean? But it makes you miss each other. What does it say?
It makes it appreciate.
Distance.
What's up?
Oh,
or whatever. Who are you talking?
Welcome to the show, Julian Beaumare.
Oh, Juju.
I could hear him.
How's it going?
I'm good. We're with your boy Austin right now. He told us a lot of shit of how you hate prepping your bike and all this kind of stuff. You're really disgruntled. You never tell him what to do. Welcome to the show, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Juju's a tough cat to deal
Thank
with.
you. Yeah.
What's up, man?
Austin having a great time, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, nothing. I'm just chilling.
Watching football today.
Yeah. Well, I watched football this morning, but I went to South Coast Plaza. I had to do some Christmas shopping.
Easy, big guy.
Oof.
Did you see that flex?
I know.
Yeah. Dude, how about Julian's flex that he did the other day, where he put out the story post where it was like you were looking for something, and I'm like, dude, you had to use the most GQ photo ever of him. Like it was like of himself sitting on the tailgate. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah, I did.
What was it? What are you doing?
My detailer post.
That's what it was.
He's looking for the mobile detailer.
Yeah.
I wanted to like scroll up and just say go buy a pressure washer, but
All right.
Yeah, why not?
But yeah, so talk to us. Tell us how it's working with Austin, and he did really tell us a lot of good things about working with you. But like, how's it working with him? What's the lowdown on him?
No, it's been awesome. We have a really good relationship, and I think the biggest thing I feel like in a mechanic rider relationship is being able to just say what you don't like about the bike, and your mechanic being able to tell you like, hey, like you look like shit today, or you're not doing this right. But like just little things like that, I think that's a big thing to have in a mechanic rider relationship, and we have that. So it's really been awesome, and going into year 2, I think we're coming in on a high for sure.
Yeah,
we've been grinding quietly. Like
that's good.
I know he's been grinding.
Juju's been putting in the work, and it's not like all in silence, but it's been a lot more like just like I said, kind of like grinding in silence, just staying humbled, and then
a lot less posting,
a lot less social media, dude.
I was too much on the gram last year. I mean, my Snapchat is kind of popping off. I'm trying to, you can make a lot of money off Snapchat. So I've been trying to use that as like I post on my Snapchat stories quite a bit.
Oh, this morning about the traffic in California.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I posted about the Cali traffic this morning.
Oh, man.
I got to get on Snapchat.
So I did. So Julian, I did say that, and I was telling Austin earlier, is you have definitely, and it is cool to see like the relationship that you two have, but I do think that you are on a trajectory where you are going to start podiuming, or like start podiuming, getting on the podium. But also I do call you for heat wins and race wins
for sure.
And so I think you are on the trajectory that you need to go, and hearing Austin talk about what you guys are doing off. I mean, I think that is definitely the goal for you guys, obviously. But I mean, you guys are doing it the right way, and you're grinding, and I can't wait to see you ride at A1, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, no, for sure. We've had a really solid off season. I think you throw obviously last year, rookie year, first boot camp, first off season. I mean, you can ask Austin. I had some crashes that like
he laughs.
We didn't think like we had like it was like a weekly Juju tries to go for a big line, doesn't make it, and kills himself.
Yeah.
Every
Just
week.
Dumb.
It was every week doing it.
And
Granted, I'm still going for the big lines. We're just not crashing
You're
as
just not
much.
killing yourself now.
well, like this year, frick, we were doing the race bike, the photo shoot, and there was this like 3-4 or something, and Juju's like, he eyed it up a couple laps. I'm like, oh, he's gonna go for it. And like, I already know, like, I'm already thinking what Juju's thinking. Like, he's gonna go do something stupid. And then, so like, this is on the race bike too, like brand new. 3 and then 4, and then like where I'm standing from, I can just see the skid plate. And I'm like, oh, he looks like he's got it. And then when he landed, I've never seen such a hard impact. Like just
Dude, just a dead stop.
the frame marks were in the jump. I'm like, I'm surprised the skid plate was still intact. But
it's like the James Stewart one where he tried going for the quad on the 125 or whatever.
Yeah, it was honestly like that.
So Julian,
No, it was honestly just like that. You just completely stopped.
yeah.
Nothing
sucks,
there.
dude.
Yeah, it
So
was bad.
I'll leave you with this because I did call you out of the blue, and everybody that's here is waiting for this charity bike announcement.
No, I got one thing to tell him after.
All right, you can tell him after, but I will tell you is Robbie asked if who'd you say Deegan?
Oh,
and
this is
Duff?
what I was gonna say.
Oh,
Yeah. So
yeah,
no, you're good. You're good.
So he said if Deegan and Duff were jumping you on the track, would you jump in and like help out your boy
and
if
your
he was
boy
getting
said
jumped?
yes.
And he was like, yeah, if they were jumping him, like, of course I would. So he's got your back with fighting too. So that's pretty cool.
yeah, so you don't got to worry about that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If we're getting jumped, we're going all in.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the most part, like I said, if you're toying on the track and it's between you two, I'll just let you guys.
Yeah.
But but like if it came to that, well, of course.
If another
I would,
mechanic
but,
jumps in, you're jumping in too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, for
Just
the
hit
most
him over
part,
the head with
Yeah,
the
we're
pipboard.
going all in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pit board wouldn't do much damage, but
Dude, I swear to God, if you fight this year, I'm gonna be like,
It's
oh my
not my
gosh, that
fault,
was
dude.
our fault. Like,
No.
it's like, oh,
It wasn't Robbie's fault. It was Michael's fault.
Yeah.
I might have brought it up, but just blame my brother, dude.
yeah. So, but
No,
any-
but
go ahead.
if a fight breaks out, I didn't start it. I
That's
didn't
true.
start that one.
no,
That's a good point.
No.
That's just the repercussions of someone starting a fight.
That's a
Dude,
good
if
point.
we were at the race and Julian was getting in a fight, I might jump on the track.
I mean, like
I might just have to do it.
Juju's such a mellow kid, like I'm just barking right now. Like I wouldn't like he would not like go up and just start fighting someone. Like it would
No,
it
it'd be
would,
somebody
I
doing
wouldn't
it to
do
him.
it would take something pretty big to happen for him to like lose his mind on
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it's a big deal, dude.
And
It's a
I,
huge
I
fight.
still wouldn't start it. Like even if someone took me out, like I might say some stuff, but like I wouldn't start a fight.
Yeah.
No.
I agree.
Someone have to start it. Someone would have to like swing first for a fight to break out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
But-
just good to know that your boy over here has got your back if something ever went down.
Yeah.
And we do too.
Yeah,
dude.
we're good.
So, all right,
solid.
I will let you go. Good luck this season. I mean, I'll talk to you before then, and I'll see you at Anaheim. I'll be there with a media pass, so I'll be covering
Yes, sir.
covering the whole race.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah,
All right,
thanks
buddy.
for coming on. Austin said, "Go after
Merry
yourself."
Christmas.
Yeah, I said go after yourself.
Oh yeah,
No,
thanks.
I
Thanks,
can't-
bro.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
thanks.
I can't tell Juju that he actually he hooked it up big time. We're going to the Rose Bowl game together. So
Oh
Oh,
hell
nice.
yeah!
Yeah.
Oh,
he hooked.
we're
that one.
dialed. We're
He
going to the
hooked-
Rose Bowl. So
Wait, Julian, who's your NFL team?
NFL. I'm not big.
Is he college
We
too?
ain't big
Yeah,
NFL
well,
guys.
No,
like,
Juju and I are like pretty big college.
So he's college as well. I didn't
We're-
know that.
Yeah,
we're heavy college.
Who's your team?
college guys?
I'm
for
I'm
sure.
Boise State.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just like that's
He's
kind of all my
Boise
friends.
State.
Juju,
I go
don't
between-
lie. Don't lie. I know who it is.
Who?
You like Bama, dude.
Oh,
Only okay, but
Yeah.
they played
okay.
so bad.
Yeah.
And I
Awesome.
like Bama because my brother went there, but
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean
makes sense.
Tennessee got
But yeah,
Tennessee got
he went to the Bama Tennessee game and Tennessee
Whack.
won.
Ooh,
Tennessee won, and then Tennessee got whacked
yeah, they did.
last
Yeah.
night. So
Yeah.
that was I stopped watching after
Yeah.
halftime.
We get to go see.
I was like, well,
Yeah, we get to go see Oregon, Ohio State. So that'll be a good game.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
yeah,
All
that'll
right.
be a really good game.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you. Good luck.
Later, Juju.
All right, thank you guys. See
Bye-bye.
ya.
All right. Okay. So before I do this,
Is he more just college football
Yeah.
or like any other college sports?
Mainly just college football. I would say.
As you as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I can't stand watching the NBA. Honestly,
I don't like basketball, baseball.
College basketball. I like. I follow MLB the closest. Honestly,
Do you?
I'm a baseball guy.
I can't get into it.
Who's your team? Baseball.
Padres.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I can't get into it. It's too boring for me.
No, I love it.
I love baseball, dude. So real quick, all right, on the charity bike thing.
Hey, is that new lens?
What?
Is that a new lens?
No, I've had that lens.
Oh, never mind.
On the charity bike thing.
I got
This
ADHD, bro.
this was something that truly was it was an undertaking that went
Here we go, people.
way farther.
We're giving it away.
Way farther than I thought it would have. There was a lot of help that went behind the scenes that a lot of you guys don't really know about that, I mean, really took this thing to a whole new level.
He called me crying a lot.
I mean, if that gets me more views, sure, I cried. Yeah.
Emotional.
But
Emotional.
it was without, so let me run through everybody that was part of it. Renthal got bars. We got bars and a chain from Renthal, and Dirt Tricks got the sprockets, because I was trying to include as many companies as I could as possible.
What the heck?
Charlie and Ashton are going to come in because we're going to do it. They wanted to be part of it.
Oh, I was like, what the heck is that?
And
It's
here,
like a
you
bomb
can
blew up.
come back here.
What's
Oh,
up, dude?
Bryn too.
Oh, my
no,
daughter.
you can't do that.
Hi,
If you're gonna do
Brittany.
that, don't do that. But the reason I wanted these guys in here is this was truly like a family undertaking. They were involved in this entire process. Austin's like, dude, what am I like?
No,
yeah.
it's cool. I think it's cool.
But this was, yeah, it's live right now. So hold on, stay there. I gotta go through some stuff. Hold on. But it was getting the bike through Coin Power Sports. Travis at Coin, he immediately, as soon as I asked him about it, he was like, yes, let's do it. Got me a great price on the bike. W wheels, hooked it up on the wheels, Ride Dunlop tires, Works Connection, kind of everything you could think of. Decal Works created a cool custom kit.
Yeah, they did. FMF
got a pipe and silencer on it. All
sounds amazing,
dude. It sounds super good. I'm trying. Oh my gosh, now I'm drawing a blank.
ETS for putting fuel
Of
in
course,
there.
ETS racing fuel. Which also, if somebody wins it local, they can get a free pail of gas for it. So if you're local to Southern California, we can figure that out as well. And also, if you're thinking about donating money, donate money to the Ryan Dungey Foundation, Kirk Caselli Foundation, Road to Recovery, and VetMX. So if it wasn't for the guys at VetMX, this money would have not been split evenly. They reached out to me and said, hey, instead of it just going to one charity, let's evenly split it out. So we're able to do that.
Dude.
Yeah. And he did not have to do that. And so, but in the end, I'm trying to think, did I forget anybody? No, I don't think so. Now I'm like,
you got Works Connection, you got Renthal, you got W.
Connection. I got W.
Yeah, you did.
Dirt Bike Kids.
Oh yeah,
Twitch.
DBK.
Twitch donated $1,000 because this is not the time to do that, sir. Twitch donated $1,000 for me to be able to get a few extra things on the bike that I had to pay for. And so without DBK and without Twitch doing it, this bike wouldn't be as cool as it is.
That's true.
And so,
thanks, Jeremy.
So Jeremy, dude, thank you so much.
Put Luxon on there.
Luxon, gosh, I knew I was forgetting somebody.
Dude.
Luxon MX. I know it's hard, dude. There's a lot of freaking people that were involved in this thing.
Yeah.
Luxon getting the clamps. They got clutch cover, ignition cover, or I think it was on the other side, but they got a ton of stuff. I mean, just overall, just everybody that was involved with it, everybody that bought ticket entries, everybody that bought merchandise, everybody bought these hats. Like this was part of it. Everything. Like I cannot thank you guys enough. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know what? I still got to call something out though.
Huh?
I think it's BS that I couldn't enter this.
Yep. Robbie was not allowed to enter it.
I cannot be the one person that wins this bike.
Yes.
Ruth wasn't
My
allowed to
wife
enter
wasn't.
it. Nope. Anybody that was like close to us like this. Like
That
Austin, you
sucks,
could
dude.
have. I don't know if you're
Yeah.
allowed to have a Yamaha or not, but
I mean,
Can you
first of all,
enter? Can you enter right now?
no, it's
Yeah.
entries are now cut
I'll
off.
give you $100.
Because
dude.
then
Just put it in there.
if I won somehow and I was here at the
I
time,
know.
it'd be,
As you won.
Yeah, that'd be
they
terrible.
Would, they would.
Could Bryn enter?
Bryn cannot. So I'm trying to think anybody else. Did I forget anybody? I don't think so. Concept Coatings did the coating.
AHM.
And AHM did the suspension. Thank you. AHM, hold on one second. AHM did the suspension, got a basic revalve on it for like a generic 185 rider. So we didn't know who was going to end up winning this. And you could take this bike and do whatever you want to do with it.
You just can't sell it.
Oh, she's about to do something.
I'll leave a comment.
Yeah. So here's how this is going to work. Okay. My wife is a wizard with Excel. So she took everybody's entries and maximized them. Like if you put $100 in, you got 120 entries. So she put your name in 120 times in an Excel spreadsheet. Andrew Whiteside, he donated $1,500 or like $1,800 or something like that. And so he has like 2,000 entries or whatever it equates to.
TBT
right?
is going to win this bike.
I have it. That's okay. He has the most entries, but there's free entries. So on the website, you didn't have to purchase anything. So you could go on there and enter for free. You did not have to purchase something. It just, you only got one entry. So there could be somebody in Florida that saw it somewhere and went on the website and literally just put in a free entry and can win this.
Some random dude from
some
Miami.
random dude. So there's a couple things though that we're not just only donating the bike. What we're gonna do is we have a $100 gift card from DCMX Tools that we're gonna draw. We have a full gear set from Canvas MX that we're gonna donate as well. Oh my gosh, why am I? Brian Fullerton is donating a full plastic kit from Achurbis. And am I thinking
ETS is going to
ETS is already doing that? Why am I drawing a full blank now?
I'm think giving in a signed jersey.
No, you were not. Oh, and I have a pair of Scott goggles I'm gonna give away.
Yeah.
That's what it was. So I have a pair of Scott goggles that I'm gonna give away too.
And Austin's gonna work on your bike for a full year for free.
Yep, whole year.
Yeah.
Austin just donated it right now. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate that. So here's how I'm gonna do it. Okay. I have on my computer, I'm gonna present my screen and I'm gonna go to a random number generator and get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. All right, hold on, bear with me. Random number. Okay. Do I just do it on this screen, you think?
Yeah, that's fine. Just test it out to make sure it works though.
Yeah, but hold on. No, it's not. Hold on. Let me go to Ruth.
Fox Raceway.
Oh, geez. Thank you.
Donating a free gate entry.
Yeah, Fox Raceway is donating a free gate entry too.
Good job, Ruth.
Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you. So let me go to the email with the spreadsheet really quick, and then I will start sharing my screen.
Dude, Ruth went and put all these in there.
Yeah. So
that's
but you could look like if you scroll down. I mean, look at this.
That's a lot of people.
You know what I mean?
Holy cow!
So
and you're not even a quarter of the way down.
Nope. All right. So nope. Go away. Go away. Don't hold on. Oh wait, hold on.
Well,
Crap.
It is one.
I want to make sure my audio did not get screwed up because I just went to this on accident.
Can they still
All
hear
right.
us?
Can you,
Ruth? Can you still hear us?
I want to make sure. Did somebody say yes? I want to make sure their audio is good. I think I might have disconnected, but I don't know. We're just going to keep going, and Ruth can text me if it's not. All right.
She's in the
So
group. She's in
present.
the chat. She said yes.
Yes.
Okay. Share screen. Okay. We're going to share this screen. Okay. Nope. Entire screen. There you go. Share. All right. So that's going to get weird. All right.
Why does this show like a?
People are saying audio is good.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
I can't see the screen on there now.
All right. So
Oh, now I can. All right.
here's the Excel spreadsheet. So here is where you guys have
Oh, we can't see.
all of your entries. Okay. There are all the way down to, you can see here, all the way at the bottom, 14,430.
Good grief, dude.
Okay. So go here, 1 to
14,000.
14,430. Okay. All right. So the first one's going to be the Scott goggles. Okay. So this winner is the Scott goggles.
And just because if you win this doesn't mean you can't win the bike.
Correct. I'm not taking your name out if you win something. You could win every single thing, which would be crazy. But so Ashton, you wanted to press it, right? Okay. So you need to come over here. You could do the next one.
I'll press the button.
Nope. I'm doing the bike one. All right. Back up. Back up. Back up, buddy. Dude.
Hey,
All right. So here, hold on. All right. So click generate. All right. So 131.
131.
All right. So, oh, no, not that. Where's the Excel? Oh my gosh. I need to get better at this. All right. So
how are you going to find 131 on there?
I know how to do it on a Windows computer. I don't know how to do it on a MacBook.
You got lucky.
All right. So 131 is There it is. All right. All right.
Taylor Tuman.
Oh, Taylor. Taylor. What do you mean no?
Dude, Taylor lives 4 houses
Yeah,
down
he
from
lives
here.
right
Come
here.
get your goggles right
Yeah.
now, bro.
All right. So Taylor
watching this
Taylor
film.
won
If
goggles.
Brooke with you.
Okay.
That's just. That's
Oh,
ironic.
I did not mean to do that. Hold
Imagine
on.
all your friends get it.
I know.
Oh, then they would think
Crap.
it's rigged. It's not rigged, guys.
I need.
Scott goggles were rigged for sure.
How do I undo?
Hey, you
Undo.
Can't say it's rigged.
There we go. Okay. All right. So Taylor got
Taylor, you
goggles.
won.
Taylor actually gave me like 4 sets of Scots too.
Nice. All right. Now we're gonna go back to number generator. You want to click it this time, Charlie?
Yeah.
All right, come around.
Wait, which one is this for?
This one is the gate entry for Fox Raceway.
Gate entry. What's that?
Yep. It's like you pay to ride. So
Ah.
click generate. 1820.
Dang.
All right.
If it's someone
So-
that we know, then
I know.
1820.
1820.
Brendan, say 18.
It's like Christmas around here, dude.
I
Yeah,
know.
it is close to Christmas, so
Oh, yeah. Wait, Dad, can they hear us?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, they can? I thought.
1820 is Chris Witzel. There you go.
Chris Witzel.
So you can donate
Is he
it, Chris.
local?
I don't know where he lives.
Do we know
But if
him?
you're not, hold on. If you're not local, you can donate it,
Do we know him?
and we can figure that out. All right. So
That's so many.
I know.
Oh,
All right. I'm getting text messages. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Ruth is.
Said MPT the line number. I don't even know what that means.
What are you talking about?
Call him.
NPT the line.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Column
Yeah.
A.
Okay. All right. So we got that one, and then
Dad, do you
this
know
one
him?
is the oh my gosh, now with all these
What are you doing?
text messages coming in, I'm getting all screwed up. The DCMX tool. Oh wait, here comes Ruth. Hold on. The what?
Ready.
The states?
Mhm.
What do you mean?
The states.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he lived in California. I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure you're going off of this number.
This one right here.
Not that number.
Yeah, I'm this one right here, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay.
all right.
Bye.
I can't see that right.
I know that was confusing. All right. And then we're gonna do
This
the
is the bike
DCMX.
The bike?
No, this is not the bike. The DCMX $100 gift card.
I'll
Okay,
do
you
it.
want to click or it's Ashton's turn or no?
Yeah, it's all
All right, Ashton, do it again.
Actually, we can more than. Wait,
No,
then I
you
need
get
to click the
Vice versa. No, you don't. I'm doing the bike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
All right.
but then she gets.
I know.
get one.
I know.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
All right, back up,
So-
Charlie. Click generate.
Wait, what's this one for?
$100 gift card for
$100 gift
DCMX
card.
tools.
All right, good luck.
All right,
Number
30
3457.
3457.
3457. Nope.
Whoops. Okay.
3457.
3457.
3457. La-di-di-da. Did you see my word? Hopefully, someone in far away in Japan. Why?
Go inside. She's
Three,
inside.
4.
Come on. Here, come on, Bryn. Go inside.
You want to take her in there real quick, Ash?
Yeah, okay.
There it
Thank
is.
you.
Oh,
Who?
Marshall.
Marshall
Yeah.
Tomei.
Marshall. Well,
Seriously?
Karen won it. Really? Yeah. Karen donated money, but I'm sure she would just give it to Marshall.
Yeah, why would
Yeah.
she?
But so Karen won. Marshall, you
We
won
took her to
$100.
Okay.
$100 to DCMX
Please,
tools.
I want the person that wins the bike to be in a different country.
A country.
Yeah.
Different
Somebody in
country.
here actually wrote hi from Brazil, so
Oh,
you
wow.
never know.
All right, and then
Shipping the bike to Brazil. That
have-
sucks, dude.
we have the Canvas Michael Lieb, the Canvas MX
Oh,
kit.
it's my turn.
Okay, so wait, you didn't do the last one, right?
No,
Okay,
no,
all right, go ahead.
Wait, who's winning this?
This is from Canvas MX from Michael Lieb, donating a full custom kit. Click generate. All right, 11,188.
Digits.
Okay. Where are we going
Triple
here?
digits. and double digits.
Why does it keep doing that?
Okay.
All right. 11,000.
11,000.
Robbie, let me know what Ruth is. Or that's not Ruth, is it?
No.
Because I don't want to miss a text here.
Audio's good. Someone said audio's good.
All right.
Yes, can you hear you? Can I read the
Okay.
name so I cannot read that?
Oh, that's actually good timing. Good job. All right. So it was 11,188.
How'd you know? 111 triple one 28 triple one 28 triple one 28 triple one 28 12128. Wait, can we tell them when my birthday is?
Charlie's birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Huh.
No,
Okay.
it's not. 2 days before
Oh.
Christmas.
So is my brother's.
Brian Fullerton. Is it really?
No.
Yeah,
nice.
Tomorrow's my brother's.
Brian
birthday.
from a Chirby's, he won the full canvas kit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying. Good job
Dude,
for
a full
all.
canvas
I
kit would be
really
sick.
hope
But
someone
I'm fly
random
racing.
that was
So
there.
yeah. All right. Nope.
Okay,
Hold on.
guys,
Hold on.
guys.
Okay. So this is for the bike.
Austin
Okay.
should press
All
this
right.
one.
Now,
No.
I am not kidding.
I've been waiting
Hey.
for.
Do not press this button. Okay. Because if we're not doing that. So if you win this and you're not in Southern California, or you're not anywhere where you can drive here to pick it up, we will transport it for you, but it will come from the cost. Let me make sure that this is still going. Yep.
You will
it is.
have to
Okay.
pay the cost of shipping.
I will pay it. No.
Oh, you're gonna pay it?
I'll pay it. Yeah, because
Oh,
I mean,
damn.
there could be a dude that it barely took $20 and entered to win
That's
this,
true.
and
That's true.
he can't afford it.
That's
So
true.
this is for the dirt bike. Okay.
For the bigger bang of
This
the
is this. I'm actually hold on, back up. I'm actually very nervous to click this button right now.
Yeah.
Like I really am.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
I'm like,
curious who this is going to go to.
part of me, what? 11188. Did I do the wrong number?
Yeah, it's 11188.
Hold on. Well, good.
Oh no. I feel bad.
Oh, I did do the wrong number.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
double eight. That's why. Okay, my bad.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, chat.
Mad D-Max,
T-Rob.
AC
All right,
532.
Brian
Thanks for calling
Fullerton.
that out.
Sorry, you got some free love for Chirby's though. So, all right, that was my bad. Don't-
Tyler.
Okay,
All right, who was it?
Trop, Tyler,
Oh, shit.
NorCal. So he gets.
Please be someone who don't know.
Well, that's not my fault. A lot of people know.
Please
All
be
right.
someone Tyler Ross.
So,
All right, this
my
is for the
bad.
bike.
Tyler
Canvas.
Tyler Please be
Okay.
that person in Brazil that
All right. Okay. No, we are not taking it to Brazil. Okay.
Aw.
And I'm pretty sure.
Japan, I wanna go to
I'm pretty
Tokyo.
sure I said anybody international couldn't enter. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do it. I'm like,
Press it, dude. Press
All right.
it.
Yeah.
so
Is there a
whoever
drum
wins
roll
this,
on
if
here?
you're
Hold on.
in Southern California, or if you're anywhere close,
Woo.
I will meet you
Robbie's-
at Fox Raceway. I will bring it there. We could do photos, videos, all that kind of stuff, like all
And
that.
I can make you a burrito.
And what? And but you have to let me ride it. That's the only thing, dude. I'm legitimately scared.
Go for it.
You don't understand how. Oh my gosh! All right, here you go. Okay. All right, back up. All right, hold on. Ruth texted. Let me just make sure. All
Press
right,
the button, dude.
3153.
31.
That's me.
Yeah, right.
Thanks.
All right.
You wish.
I wish.
3153. Daddy, don't trust me anymore.
I'm not. All right.
Wait, which one's
Nope. Stop. Dude, Trevor Hudson, my boy, dude.
I don't know.
I
who
know
Hudson
Trevor.
is. Who's Trevor?
He rides a KTM.
Nice.
Yeah,
won
he's
the
the
bike.
KTM guy. He won Trevor. Trevor, you won the bike. Dude.
Congratulations.
No way. No, all right. Okay.
Are you gonna
Okay.
call him? Do you have his phone number?
I don't know. I don't. Oh,
Go
dude,
to
I
his
do
Instagram
have.
and try to call him.
Hold on. No. Hold on. I do have his number. Hold on.
Congratulations, Trevor.
Hold on. Congratulations, Trevor.
I wanted it to just be someone
Hold on.
that you don't know.
Oh, come on. I need to. Hold on. Back up, guys. Stop.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I cannot believe Trevor won this freaking bike.
A bunch of people are saying.
Should we start it?
He might be riding right now. You could start it. Open the garage. Start it. I don't care.
Screw it.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. I just wrote him. Now I know how to.
Nice.
There we go.
Robbie's seat. No way.
All right, hold on. The garage, dude.
Oh,
Girl,
so-
guys, you're gonna have to get out of here. It's gonna get smoky.
Why?
Yeah.
Can of ETS fuel there.
Yeah.
Robbie. Congrats, Trevor. No
Oh,
fair.
come
You
on.
get the headphones. Yes, I get the headphones because I'm just that good.
Nope. Stop.
Who's stopping?
No, not you.
No. Wait, what?
Doesn't even
Stop.
start, man.
Yeah.
Trevor,
was
we're
supposed
trying
to
to
be
contact
won't
you.
start.
Oh my gosh. Why can I not find
If
his
only he
freaking
was
number?
on Instagram. Who is that?
All right. There we go. Okay.
No more.
Where is it? His phone
Yeah, I bet.
number might be on the sheet.
Can I give shout outs to the comments?
Oh, there it is. All right, I have his number. Charlie, I'm calling him, so stop.
Okay.
760.
Wait, don't say it out loud.
Oh yeah, sorry. Whoops. Good job, Ash.
That is not good. Hey.
All right.
Does he have your number?
Yeah.
He better answer this phone call.
Yo, did I win?
Are you not watching the podcast?
No. I'm just doing Christmas with my family.
You
Well,
want a pair of free Scott goggles.
Merry Christmas. You won the freaking YZ250, and I'm not kidding.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear. Try not to cuss. Try not to cuss because we are live. But I swear to God, you
No
won the
way.
bike. I swear to you.
His phone number's on the spreadsheet. Take the spreadsheet off. Take the spreadsheet off.
Oh
Take the
yeah.
spreadsheet
Whoops.
off.
Oh yeah. I don't think Trevor cares actually. Yeah. But
I'll rent take out to everyone.
so
Oh, it says hide the spreadsheet.
okay. All right. Enough. Okay. Hold on. Let me stop. There we go. All right. So Trevor, I am not kidding when I say yes, you won the YZ250.
You're my dude.
Yep. There you go. You've oh my. All right. Okay.
All right, no more.
I never win. I never win stuff like this. So
Dude, okay, but the good thing is that where do you live at?
I'm in Fallbrook.
Dude,
Come get the
you
bike.
come
dude.
get the bike right now if you want. Yeah. Or actually no. No, you got to wait till I can meet you at Fox so I can ride.
All right. So how about Friday?
How about Friday? I think I could do Friday.
Oh,
Dude, I can't believe. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Charlie is in here right now and he's going off the rails right now. All right. So we'll figure out how to get it to you and all that kind of stuff, but I am not kidding when I say I'm a little bummed that you're not watching the podcast because you're a pretty big supporter of 23 Media. So I'm a little bummed that you're not watching the podcast, but yes.
I'm doing the family thing right now.
How many entries did you buy?
I don't remember.
You can't pull up the spreadsheet.
No, I'm not sharing the screen anymore.
I should have my phone in here.
You bought $100 worth.
Okay.
Or you might have done
No,
two. No,
more
you
than
might
that.
have done two.
I did
actually.
3 of them.
I can't hear.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, so that even actually helped him because he did it at different times. So if he did it all at one time, he would have been in one chunk or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And but because he did it at different times, he did one early, he did one later, and like just recently.
Nice.
So you were
Strategy.
Yeah, we pulled number whoops, not that one. So you were number 33,153.
Congratulations, dude.
So
Nice. Thanks, you guys.
there you go,
I'm
dude.
stoked.
You're gonna have to get off that KTM for a little bit. Sorry,
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Does it come with extra spark plugs? Because I'm horrible at 2-strokes. We're good.
No. The amount of stuff that you're getting with this bike, you're buying your own dang spark plug, dude. I'll tell you that right now.
Nice.
So, but yeah, dude, congratulations. We'll figure
Thanks,
out.
dude.
We'll figure out how to pick it up, all that stuff. But what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm leaving to go to Santa Cruz to do a job tomorrow, and then I'm headed tomorrow. So
You're doing a job tomorrow and then you're back?
I'm leaving tonight and then coming tomorrow.
Okay. All right, cool.
So I'll be off the rest of the week. So
Okay.
I can do Thursday or whatever. I'm in Friday at Fox. So
All right. Sounds good.
Congratulations, man.
but yeah, I appreciate it, boys.
Yep. You're welcome. Thank you for donating.
I can't support you guys more than enough. So I
Well, dude, you
appreciate it.
better support us like no other now.
Buy
Yeah.
some merch.
Are you gonna fix that bubble? Are you gonna fix that bubble on the number plate though?
No, I do have a fun fact. About
one?
this
What is
bike is I did Austin. You'll like this, and I'll show you Trevor when you get here. But the funny story about this is I wanted to see what the graphics would look like on the bike. So there was one night where I did the left side of the bike because it was right here, and then I was like busy or something like that, and I couldn't do it. And so I had to leave or do something. And then I came back the next day and I had a little bit of wine. I had a lot of wine and I tried doing the graphics. So if you look on, it's this side or the other side. It's the other side. I did the other side the day that I was a little drunk and the graphics are not as good on the other
A
side.
little sloppy.
Yeah. So,
Sloppy.
so congratulations.
I'll buy you a heat gun.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Get back.
Is that what you use when you put graphics on heat gun?
Yeah. just about-
Usually that or a hair dryer.
Stop.
Or you can use
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone, dude. Run. Sorry, my boy is going off the rails on this broadcast.
No
right
worries.
now. But yeah, so I'll get with you. I'll get with everybody else that won all the other stuff. I don't even know if Robbie's even coming back. But yeah, I mean, I'm stoked because I'll be able to actually like see it in person. I'll be able to like see what you do with it and stuff like that. So it is pretty cool,
Absolutely.
dude. So
I'm in the garage for another one, so I appreciate it, boys.
all right, there you go.
Better not sell this thing.
He can do whatever he wants.
I'm gonna loop out on it, I'm sure.
He could do Trevor, you can do whatever you want with it. It's your bike, bro. So congratulations, dude.
Thanks, boys. We'll be in touch, and then yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll come meet up with you boys and go from there.
All right, man. Sounds good.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Thank you.
There you go.
There you go. All
There you
right.
go.
Dude, I was so nervous to do that. Because like, yeah, dude, I don't know, because it spent months and months and months of work.
That's cool.
Oh man. So
all right, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go pick Cash up at 3.
All right, that stage.
I didn't even realize.
Oh yeah, you gotta leave in a little bit. But that's it. So go to I have the audio off. Go to the different charities, donate some money to those charities. Shout out everybody that was involved in this, and thank you enough. Thank you, Austin, for coming in on this podcast.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
you know,
for
like
having me.
for
We'll see
real.
you at A1.
Yes,
What?
sir.
I'm excited.
From across the street.
You have a guest?
Yes.
Where? That's Charlie.
Charlie.
No, do you know?
Oh, Scott, or I mean, is Taylor here?
Yeah, Taylor.
Where is he?
He should be.
Taylor's gonna be mad because he didn't win the bike.
He's right here.
Oh.
I broke my bike today.
Oh, there you go. The camera's dead anyways. We're ending this thing. It's all good. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys.
Thanks
we'll
for
see ya
watching.
later.
Yeah, I forgot they gotta go.